guess we're here tonight to talk about technology a little bit and how it's affected the film industry. Again, I was there at Pepperdine, and the first pieces of equipment I ever had my hands on were a Betacam, which is probably in a museum right now, and offline editing systems. But to me, that was paradise, you know, because basically I would just go in there and shoot stuff and sit there all night and just edit and edit and edit. And so it started with that, and as things progressed, I learned to chase down some internships, and I ultimately hooked up an internship at Disney in one of the summertime programs, and ultimately stayed there for a long time, and hooked up with a filmmaker named John Badham, who again was another hero of mine, because one of the first movies I saw that I wasn't supposed to see was a movie called Saturday Night Fever, which he directed. And so he directed Saturday Night Fever, he directed War Games, he directed Blue Thunder, and so here I was working as his production assistant. And I think I was out of college for about 3 weeks when I had my first job.
Ultimately, I think the best advice I can give those who are coming out are, and hopefully people will agree, is you have to really be able to look ahead. You might think you have a great job. You might think this is the right place for you. But I cannot tell you how many talented people, more talented than me, got stuck because they waited for 2 years because they thought, oh, I'm going to get this, or this is going to happen, I'm going to try to do this, or I'm going to write that script, and they never wrote the script. Don't get stuck. You have to be able to look ahead. You might think you have a great job, but deep down in your gut, you need to know if you're in the right place or not, or if you're doing what you really want to do, or if it's you doing what they're making you do. So really, you really have to be tough on yourself. There was one job really early in my career, which was, it sounded like it was an amazing job, and I remember turning down that job. People thought I was crazy, but it was probably the best thing that I ever did, because I just knew that deep down that wasn't the right place or the right path that I wanted to be on. So you have to be really tough on yourself and be honest.